Welcome to another edition of the High Level Media Game of the Week, presented by Triangle Sports Hub. Let's take you to the action where today's commentators, Petey Doris and Jonathan Hudson, are standing by. Take it away, guys.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Championship Saturday. I'm Petey Doris, and that's Jonathan Hudson. Jonathan, what a great day for some lacrosse, and it's a championship in the USA South.
Yeah, it's going to be a good one. The weather's great. The teams are ready. It was a great one last time these two teams squared off. Meredith College won 14-4 in that one, so it'll be interesting to see how Southern Virginia, how amped up they come into this one.
Yeah, Southern Virginia, we watched them last night in the finale of the semifinals, and the second quarter was not the best of any lacrosse coming down, especially you would see in a semifinals matchup, but they were able to get away with a big victory last night, 13-6. Really wasn't a larger margin like we saw in the Meredith and Methodist game, which was 25-4. But like you said, just matching up earlier in the season, these are the 1 and 2 in the USA South, and that's pretty much how you want to, if you're a 1 and 2, you definitely want to meet for a chance to carry the hardware home.
You definitely do, and for Meredith, they're trying to get their 8th straight today, so that's what they're playing for, and Southern Virginia is trying to play a spoiler today.
If Coach Scott has any game plan looking at today's championship, if she takes anything off of the big victory yesterday, she should have no problem against the Knights from Southern Virginia. But every one of these girls on the field, Jonathan, come out with one thing in mind, and that's take the hardware home.
For sure.
So, this is the final game of the season, conference championship. Next up is the NCAA appearance for, assuming the winner here will advance into D3. But, one player that stands out to mind for me tonight for Southern Virginia is the goalkeeper, Miss Webb.
Yeah, Miss Webb was fantastic yesterday in their first game in the semifinals. She made countless save after save to keep them in it during the pushes, and we'll see if she can come out and be a stonewall today.
And we're going to see what the seniors have in store for Meredith, as a lot of senior leadership. Sophomore May coming in, and, last time she played against Southern Virginia, her and Flake pretty much got their average of goals. But, it's Championship Saturday, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and if you can make it out to Meredith or not, we got you guys covered for today's action. Got about 2 minutes until the PA. We're going to send it over to the PA. But, Jonathan, looking at some of the takes from yesterday's game for both teams, what is some of the keys that you see needs to happen if Southern Virginia is going to try to steal one at Meredith against the Avenging Angels?
If they want to steal one today, they got to win the draw controls, win that majority of the statistic. They got to win the midfield, and they got to capitalize on their opportunities. And Webb has to be a stalwart in that.
Definitely Webb. I was watching her in pregame warm-ups with the coach, and she stopped, I'd say, about 90% of the shots, and the coach I hadn't seen a coach so far this year at least try as hard as the coach was for Southern Virginia to score on Webb, and that's what she's going to be facing today. This is the best team in the conference, undefeated Meredith Lady Avenging Angels lacrosse team.
Yeah, for sure, they're the best. Ariana May, I'm looking for her to have a good game from Meredith. Last time she played against Southern Virginia, she put up 6 goals. Lauren Turner had a hat trick last time Meredith played Southern Virginia, so we'll see if those two players can key on and help the seniors out in this game as well.
One thing I noticed that we will not see, and it's a good chance we won't see a goal differential like we did yesterday, 25-4, as Meredith pretty much controlled the entire, other than what Methodist come out for. And we were talking yesterday at postgame that, for Meredith, they need to learn to control the first 4 minutes of action. You can't let no other team control no action if you plan to ride this home.
For sure. If they want to win this one, they got to, like you said, control the first 4 minutes, maybe even the first 8 minutes. If they can do that, they can really take control of the game and go from there and find their offense. And when they're playing their style of lacrosse, not many people can beat them.
So you can take a look at the field as the teams are on their sidelines. Meredith will be to the left, as Southern Virginia be wearing maroon today. and the home team, Meredith, the number 1 seed, will be in all whites. Like we said yesterday, they love wearing the whites.
Yeah, they love wearing the whites. The whites look great, so we'll see if they can capitalize.
A little bit different today. It's a little bit chillier today, but nothing like the weather called for. 30% chance of rain, so I'm not sure if we'll get to see much rain here, but we're moments away, and we're going to take a quick break and come right back here and send it to the PA, Mr. Eric Pushkar.
Women's Lacrosse Tournament Championship, featuring the Meredith Avenging Angels and the Southern Virginia Knights. Before we begin, a reminder, the NCAA and USA South Athletic Conference promote good sportsmanship by student athletes, coaches, and spectators. We request your cooperation by supporting the participants and officials in a positive manner. Profanity, racial or sexist comments, or intimidating actions directed at coaches, players, officials, or any other team representatives will not be tolerated and are grounds for removal from the site of competition. Also, the consumption or possession of alcoholic beverages is strictly prohibited. Thank you for your cooperation, and please enjoy today's game. And now for the starting lineups. First, for the Southern Virginia Knights, number 1, sophomore attacker, Abby Pepperoni. Number 2, junior attacker, Alyssa Johnson. Number 3, sophomore defender, Roxy LeBaron. Number 6, a freshman attacker, Piper Searle. Number 8, a senior defender, Holly Kuna. Number 10, freshman defender, Josie Skopek. Number 12, a freshman midfielder, Adelaide Smith. Number 15, freshman defender, Tupu Mulitalo. Number 18, sophomore midfielder, Tyler John. Number 24, sophomore attacker, Skylar Rowe. Number 28, senior midfielder, Chloe Mitchell. And number 32, junior goalkeeper, Jessica Webb. The Knights are coached by head coach Rainey Whitworth and assisted by Lauren Thatcher. And now the starters for the Meredith Avenging Angels. Number 1, sophomore defender, Cameron Mouchette. Number 5, junior midfielder, Ali Shu. Number 7, junior defender, Meredith Sinkler. Number 9, junior defender, Izzy Steele. Number 10, junior attacker, Corey Whitmer. Number 12, junior attacker, Kylie Phillip. Number 15, senior attacker, Maya Flake. Number 17, sophomore midfielder, Franny Razone. Number 18, freshman midfielder, Lauren Turner. Number 25, sophomore goalkeeper, Mackenzie Bianchi. Number 26, sophomore midfielder, Ari May. And number 28, sophomore midfielder, Jess Dowdy. The Avenging Angels are coached by head coach Lauren Scott and assisted by Dennis Cox. At this time, we ask you to please rise and face the flag. Gentlemen, please remove your caps as we recognize America with the playing of our national anthem.
ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, the championship is getting ready to start. Jonathan, any last words before we get underway here?
Good luck to both teams, and the team that can come out firing has a really good shot today, Pete.
That's exactly what both teams want to do. They want to come out firing so they can get advantage and get on the scoreboard before the other team, as the officials are checking the net, make sure no holes. Yesterday, some of the shots on the goal, I was like, has to put a hole in that web as quick as it was going through the net.
For sure. I know Phillips had one that was just buried in there at least 50 miles per hour.
So Meredith, like you said, in their home jerseys, all white. Methodist. Yesterday was the visiting team is Meredith is the #1 seed in the conference. Today's championship matchup, the Knights from Southern Virginia. It's the Avenging Angels from Meredith.
And Jess Dowdy has to have a great day in the draw circle today for Meredith if they want to have an advantage. Looks like she's going up against Mitchell for this opening draw.
First draw of the game. Coming out with it was the Avenging Angels.
Great physical play from May early there to fight for that loose ball.
Turner. Back to Just Dowdy. Opening seconds. May looking to take that shot, loses it. Here come the Knights. As Webb was going to see some of that Avenging Angels offense in the opening seconds. That's Smith. Could not pick it up, so it will be Meredith's ball. It's Cameron looking up the field. Passes it right over to Steele. Working up the sideline on the far side. Jonathan trying to find something open up in the middle.
Murphy has the speed on that side line as she swings it over to Turner. Let's see if Turner goes for it. Nope, she'll pass it back to Dowdy.
May had a wide open shot. They pull it back. They love pulling it to Flake behind the net. Flake seeing the field from behind the net. The ground ball and picking it up was Franny.
Good play from Rosone to keep the possession alive for the Avenging Angels. So she gets it over to Dowdy.
Dowdy looking like she's determined to score. Passes it in. Work behind the net. 30 seconds on the shot clock. May will take the first shot, and it's a goal. Meredith.
May picking up right where she left off when the last time Meredith played against Southern Virginia, bearing that one past Webb. Fantastic pass from Murphy to create space and a good finish from May. And Meredith College is up 1-0 with 12:36 left in the first quarter. Meredith strikes first.
Great pass. Able to get the goal in before the shot clock went off. As they're working dangerously around with, you definitely want to utilize the 90-second shot clock, but you don't want to come up with passing with under 5 to get a shot off. All it takes is one break in action, and they defend the. So Meredith with one shot on goal and one goal. Meredith did not start like that yesterday. They gave up 2 quick goals. First 3 minutes of action to Methodist.
Now the Knights will have a chance to counter. We see Johnson flip it over to John.
John yesterday definitely was a key to the victory. She was working great crisp pass. The shot was wide right. Mackenzie Bianchi in the goal for Meredith. May still working on a defensive side of the field. Warren Turner goes inside.
Murphy with great speed there, and now they get it over to Flake. Flake finding Turner on the outside.
Turner looking to get a shot off or a pass close in. Back inside and nice.
I want to say Whitmer got that one. It was a good pass from Flake.
Meredith goal by number 12.
Oh, Phillips got that one.
Assisted by number 18, Lauren Turner.
It's interesting to see how Jessica Webb, yesterday, could nothing get by her.
Yeah.
And today, a little bit, 2 shots, 2 goals.
Yeah, it's a lot of sports, especially like those individual sports, golf, disc golf. You have a good day. You hope you can carry it into the next one, but you just never know. And again, nothing against Aver. Aver is a fantastic team, but the shot skill comparison between Aver and Meredith is a little different coming at you.
So Meredith wins the first 2 draws, get 2 goals. 11:40 left in the first. Meredith gets the 3rd draw. No, picking it up was Southern Virginia. And with the steal, great steal by Jess Dowdy. She loses it, coming up with it and picking it up was Sinkler.
Great play by Dowdy to just pick that one off. Cornerback style.
Like a strong safety in there, strong enough to stick the Southern Virginia girl, able to get the steal, and here comes Meredith's offense.
Phillips really likes that right side. She lofts it over to Flake, and they'll get it back to Turner.
That's Kylie Phillips goes inside to Jess Dowdy, and Southern Virginia clearing it out. Try to push. Hear everybody in the background.
Fans wanted a cross check there. They're not going to get it. They're going to let them play on. This is a championship game. Obviously, if anything is egregious, the referees have to step in, but I would expect this one to be a little chippier than normal just because of the circumstances. Everyone's trying to give their all in this one. See Murphy going down the sidelines. I like how she has the 2 different shoes. That's been a great indicator for me all season. Flake at her favorite spot, passes it in.
It's
and
picked
taken
off.
away. Yep, good steal there.
Great defense by Southern Virginia. As the coach is yelling, not really getting up the field. Southern Virginia looking inside to John. Shot. Great shot, but it was the great pass that pulls it through.
Good transition. Good transition offense from Southern Virginia there. They're able to get the clearance. As you said, the coach is yelling for them to push the pace. They did. And paid off that time. Not much Bianchi can do from that range, and a great shot on the left side.
Bianchi watching the pass. Nice assist. But, like you said, his shot was just unbelievable. She was able to catch it and get rid of it at the same time.
Yep.
Really didn't have to rock it back in the 4th. Try to get the shot off. 2-1 here early in the first quarter of the USA South Conference Championship. The Avenging Angels from Meredith and the Knights from Southern Virginia battle here in Raleigh, North Carolina. I want to thank everybody for tuning in and watching today's action. It's the best two teams in the conference. Undefeated Meredith Avenging Angels in Southern Virginia came in second.
Aaron passed there from May, but luckily Turner was able to scoop it up. Now she has to get it back over to May. Swings it far side to Phillips. Phillips bobbles it. Wonder if nerves are a factor in these first 10 minutes here, Pete, as both teams have bobbled some passes that we normally wouldn't see.
Yeah, it's championship. You're used to play. I mean, they've played each other during the season, but a lot more is relying on that one as the goal goes through for the Avenging Angels.
Phillips with 2 now for Meredith, and that was a crafty one. She went low and barely snuck it in there on the left side.
Jessica Webb, 3 shots on goal, and the Avenging Angels put up 3 goals. Able to save one of those. 4 shots on goals for the Avenging Angels. 3 goals for Southern Virginia. Banshees had 1 shot and 1 goal get by her. It's 3-1. This draw is very important for Southern Virginia. She was unable to scoop it up, but May fighting for it. The whistle, so it will be May taking control.
It's been an X factor here for Meredith early, as well as Phillips on the offensive end.
With May and Just Dowdy.
Whitmer, goal.
Goal.
That's
Great pass and execution. Way to whip it inside, and Whitmer picking up the goal.
If you see Maya Flake with the ball at the back of the net, and you see
Someone
Tori
cutting.
Whitmer going straight near the net, as a defender, you better get in front of that, else it's over.
You know, the way she approaches the far goal post, you can expect she's going to release at some type between one goal post and the other, and spins it right in that corner.
Yeah, fantastic goal.
4 out of 5 shots on goal all belong to the Avenging Angels. They lead 4-1.
If you're Coach Scott, you're loving the start. You want your team to come out firing. They have. You want them to just keep the pedal to the metal at this point. With 8:33 left in the first quarter, plenty of lacrosse still to play. If you're Southern Virginia, you need this draw.
Over 52 minutes left of action. We've had 6 shots on goal, 5 by Meredith, 1 by Southern Virginia. Meredith leads 4-1. See if Southern Virginia can pick it up. It's the one we needed yesterday. Skylee Rowe working behind the net to Tyler John. She's got 1 shot on goal. She's got the lone goal for the Knights. And John loses it. She was going up for a shot there. Jonathan, and here racing down the field is Cameron Muschet. She's looking inside, and Phillips loses it, gets it sticked out. Watch the offense develop for Meredith. Taking a left shot, and it's
Dowdy.
Just Dowdy.
Fantastic shot. High left. That's an impressive goal.
5-1. Good chance we can see a Madeline Pedroza goalie change for the Knights. She's out of 6 shots, giving up 5 goals.
Yeah, you got to do anything you can. Championship Saturday, it's like Game 7 of the World Series. You got to use every pitcher you got, position players, whatever you need to find a way back into this game. And the goalie's a factor, but it also starts with your offense. You've had a few chances, but bobbled a few in the shooting space area, so they got to clean that up as well.
Southern Virginia with 5 turnovers, as Meredith only holds 2. And, you know, take a look at the ground balls. 5-4, both teams controlling the ground balls also in this championship game. It's 5-1 and a timeout. Southern Virginia was forced to call a timeout after Jessica Webb's been shot at 6 times, and 5 of those. But with the distance between her and the offensive player, it's only about a stick difference.
Yeah, there's not much she can do. She's done what she can on some of them, but her defense needs to step up for her as well and keep the players at a longer length away from her to give her more time to see the shot and maybe get a stick on it.
As you know, reflect back to yesterday's second game of the day, the 6 o'clock game at Southern Virginia. A lot of the shots were distance from the goal, so Jessica was able to set up and get a good block in, because the way Jessica Webb, the goalie for Southern Virginia, she stands, you know, at a scrunch, like a 3-point stance. And when someone's right that close to you, Jonathan, it's going to be easy snap.
Yep, for sure. Another good stat I like is 7 fouls to 2. Southern Virginia with 7 fouls, Meredith with only 2. Those fouls add up, giving extra possession. So you can see how that has impacted our scoreline as well so far.
No free position shots as of now, but draw control as they're both knotted up at 3. See how Southern Virginia is going to come out of the timeout. See how Jessica Webb will bounce back.
For Southern Virginia, the positive so far is that the draws are even. That's one stat that if it can go your way, you're getting the possessions and the opportunities. You just got to start capitalizing on them.
All knotted up at 3 draws apiece. The 7th draw, one that broke the camel's back. 7:16 left in the first. Out of the timeout, as the Avenging Angels come out with the draw. They'll go up by 1 draw as May taking it herself. Nice block by Webb off the stick. And the Avenging Angels pick it up. Phillips. As Turner calling for it in the right corner. Turner saw a possible shot. Turner switching hands. Shot brushes the stick of Jessica Webb. It goes beyond the goal and the track.
See a yellow, I believe, against Tupu. And she'll have to sit for a minute. We'll see if Lauren Turner can capitalize on our first free position shot of the game.
This is where you need to capitalize.
Turner with the free position opportunity. Webb has to bear down. Turner going in, decides to take it out and pass it. Interesting tactic. I would have thought she would have shot that one with her speed.
Going inside. Nice pass over the middle. And it's a whistle. Five, 1, 6:26 left in the first.
This was another free position. Either Dowdy or Phillips. It's Dowdy. Can Dowdy get one past the keeper?
Shot and wide left. Fighting for it. Coming out with the Avenging Angels, but there was a whistle.
Dowdy will run it back. Looks like. Maybe a false start on Southern Virginia. Dowdy part 2. This time she passes it over to Whitmer. Whitmer spinning, not able to get anything. Great double team from the Knights as Whitmer's pass off the mark.
Pass picking up is Phillips. Phillips with her back to the goal and a whistle. Nice pass behind the net. Trying to set up an offensive play here. Turner loses it. Scrapping for the ground ball. It's Southern Virginia with the ball. Surreal.
Holly Kuna couldn't quite get past their defender, but the rest will call a foul.
Flake hit the ground pretty hard. So the officials are at the Meredith logo in midfield. Not sure what the exact call is. So Southern Virginia with the ball. Southern Virginia need to get some offense going. You hear the players yelling, she doesn't want it, she doesn't want it. It's Tyler John.
One an ISO with John, they get it, and they'll get a foul.
The foul was Turner.
Yanchi facing another shot. See if she can make the correction and get a save. John shooting and scoring.
Yep. John with 2 goals for Southern Virginia. They still trail 5-2. Tyler John has 2 goals here in the first.
You heard him say on the field, ISO, so they're definitely trying to key in on Tyler John where they have more offensive opportunities. Why not give the hot hand the ball?
4:50 left in the first. That's 2 shots on goal and 2 goals for Southern Virginia. Both of them by Tyler John.
I would key in on John until Johnson starts to come alive. She's been quiet so far offensively in this one. Alyssa Johnson, their leading scorer for the season.
Yesterday she had 2 quick goals, and that's pretty much she was working the assist side of things. Southern Virginia. Southern Virginia is able to pick up the ground ball. She's looking at go in was Smith.
What a play from Machette. Wow. What a steal.
Machette with the quick hands is able to steal it from Smith. On debt. Cutting is May and the goal.
Great pass, great goal. May was calling for that all the way as she was cutting toward the goal. And a nice one. That'll make it 6-2. Meredith answers.
8 shots on goal, 6 goals for Meredith.
Goal by number 26, Ari May, assisted by number
75% goal percentage. You'll love that.
No, Southern Virginia with 100.
That's true.
2 for 2. About 3 minutes and 37 seconds left. May picks up her first goal. But the Virgin Angels, business is not done until the clock says 0 in the final. Draw. Coming out with it at Avenging Angels.
Will be a foul against Southern Virginia. A little too aggressive there. Dowdy will start it off. She'll swing it over to Turner. Turner will go out and running. Set up the offense for the Avenging Angels.
Turner to May. Correction, that was just Dowdy. Flake going inside.
For Linden with a good one there. She swung inside, got past 2 defenders, and was able to bury it past Webb. That was a fancy play and a good goal, and they'll make it 7-2. Meredith gets the lead back to 5 with 3 minutes to go in the first quarter.
That's one of the plays we haven't seen all weekend.
The wraparound, yeah. I think it's underrated. It's a good play. If you can get in there.
Yeah, if you can get in, yeah.
It's hard to get in there because the defenders are just mobbing you, but if you can.
If you can at least, like, I don't know, get some kind of shot off.
Yeah, it's a great play.
But I saw the way she saw her spot where she needed to get to, and nothing was going to stop her. She wrapped around and went right for it.
Yep. A lot of stuff in lacrosse and other shooting sports, you just got to commit to. If you got defenders, you just got to commit to it, and most of the time you'll get there. Linden gets her first goal of the game. She's a freshman attacker from Garner, North Carolina. Not too far from here.
7-2. Virgin Angels. It's easier for the spectators to be back here saying, don't do that, don't do that.
A lot of coaching from the gallery here.
Yes.
You can say all you want, but it's a lot harder to do it.
Tupu running around, coming up center field. Pass it over to the near side. Here's Johnson with it. Johnson. And loses the ball.
Bianchi came out.
Bianchi came all the way out.
I don't know about that play, but it worked, and Meredith will take it the other way. Maine wants a foul. It looks like she got hit up high. She'll get the foul called. And it'll be Perez who has to go sit for the Knights.
She hit her up in the shoulders.
Yeah, it was close.
Yeah.
It was close. Can't go too high.
I just have a feeling that May saw where her stick was and basically ran right into her. Wouldn't quite say it was intentional.
Yeah, for sure.
Coming off of a hectic save by Banshee. Turner looking to get into the scoring column. Pulls it back out. Nice little left-handed pass to Phil. Over to Jess Dowdy. They go working beyond the net. Shots.
It's going to work every time, Pete. It's just going to work every time.
Play, the same goal.
Yeah. Why not Why not do the same thing until you stop it? You see that in football sometimes. They'll run down the gut 3 times if the defense can't stop it. Why not do flake to Whitmer if it just doesn't, if it always works?
Because
by number 15, Maya
I believe,
Flake.
it's kind of like we know Southern Virginia's offense runs through Tyler John.
Uh-huh.
There's so many people, so many ladies that it runs through on Meredith that you can't just ISO one.
Yeah, for sure. You have to guard all, like, 6 of them.
And, it's and the way we said this yesterday, Jonathan, the quickness of Meredith is, 5 or 6 mile an hour quicker than, Southern Virginia.
For sure, and they don't even have Avis Bradley in, so that could boost up to 8 when she gets in.
Yeah, when she gets in, she
has the speed. She got a hat trick yesterday. That was fun to see late stages.
She gets from one end to the other before you even blink. I thought Hussein Bolt was quick, but she's up there with him. Here comes Turner. Turner's like, you guys getting this action, I need some. Turner is not greedy at all as she passes inside. Oh, wide open one-on-one and a shot. A nice shot by Whitmer. But it was Jessica Webb was able to stop. Comes Southern Virginia. Losing it and scooping it right up. Going over to Johnson. It's a Johnson. Trailing by 6 inside of the final minute of the first.
I would think Southern Virginia will hold for the last shot here. You see Tyler John playing catch with Johnson. We'll see if Johnson can get involved here. She's cutting in, shooting, bouncing that one wide right. Might have got a piece of it, Bianchi, and it'll go out, and Meredith will be closest to it. Turner with a good play. They'll get it over to Bianchi. 30 seconds left. Long pass up. A little bit of a dangerous one as Phillips got pushed.
Bianchi airmailed that pass, but like you said, is questionable when it's high like that. Pretty much whip a.
Meredith trying to get one at the late stages. Verlinden all the way and
shot.
gets it.
And Verlinden.
That's an enthused Olivia Verlinden right there with their second goal of the game with 3.9 left in the first quarter. Meredith College is up 9-2.
9-2, and the last time they played him, they only put up 14 goals. That tells you, the way Meredith is coming out and just not giving no remorse.
Yep, nope. They want their 8th. They're playing like they're going for their first, Pete.
Yes, they are. And, I said this yesterday also, Jonathan, that Coach Scott keeps the same momentum, mash the gas, and keep it going. You don't give it up. Because right there with 32 seconds left, the ball was in the stick of Southern Virginia. And then with, 33 seconds later, Meredith gets a goal. Push them up 9-2 at the end of 1. That's going to take us to the end of the first quarter, 9-2. Southern Virginia trails. Take a look at some of the stats from the first quarter. As shots on goal, 12 for Meredith, but made goals, 9. Then you look at Southern Virginia, just 3 opportunities, and 2 went in for John. Any key stats that you see that comes to mind to, question this 7-goal lead?
Ground balls, Meredith College is 10. Southern Virginia only has 6. If you can collect those ground balls, you have more opportunities. That kind of lends to the scoreline. Also, draw control is still even at 6, and fouls got a little closer. Southern Virginia 11, Meredith 8. Turnovers, Southern Virginia 7, Meredith 4. So 3 more opportunities for Southern Virginia, or for Meredith on turnovers.
Got a minute 20 seconds left until the start of the second quarter. 9-2. Jonathan started the second as the draws were even at the end of the first. See who comes out with the first draw. Tries to draw blood in the second. Hopefully, Southern Virginia plays a better second quarter than they did last night.
For sure. Last night, like you said, didn't look like the semifinal lacrosse you're expecting to see when you come to a lacrosse tournament. But again, hopefully they get a better second quarter than last night. And they need one if they want to get back into this one. They're only down by 7. Which in lacrosse is manageable, especially with so much time left. But they need to get their offense going, capitalize on those opportunities, and the defense has to help Webb and not allow the cutting Avenging Angels to get within 4 feet of her and take those easy shots and goals.
Chloe Mitchell misses the draw. So here come the Avenging Angels. May. Look at the driving. Looks inside to Whitmer. Whitmer trying to pick up a hot trick early in the first. Love to see the crisp passes by the Avenging Angels. Turner still has not found the net yet, but she's had some great contributions. Alyssa Johnson. Nice defense by Maya Flake.
Meredith is just swarming to the ball right now, double teaming, not letting anything go as Turner almost gets away with that one, and she will get possession for Meredith. She has Phillips to her left. She'll go with Whitmer to her right. Whitmer will slow it down.
Airmails a pass over to Jess Dowdy. Jess Dowdy looking to May. Good chance May can get a Flake in the back, but no, pulls it back out to Jess Dowdy. And the Flake. Look for Whitmer to flash.
Yeah, for sure.
She's moving towards the...
She'll get it now behind the goal. Little switcheroo action, but the referee calls it. Was it dead? So it looks like Whitmer will have a free position opportunity. Meredith 0 of 1 from free position today. Let's see if Whitmer can make it 50%. Whitmer going in, decides to pass it to Flake.
Nice pass back to Whitmer. Flake puts enough juice on that.
He needs to get rid of that one. A good double team from Southern Virginia. She does. Finds Phillips on the right side. Phillips flips it over to Turner. Turner still looking for her first goal of the game.
30 seconds on the shot clock, and a shot and a goal. And who else other than Kylie Phillips with the goal? 10-2.
Goal by number 12, Kylie Phillips, assisted by number 28, Jess Dowdy.
Jess Dowdy with a nice assist.
So at least 2 for Phillips. Might even be a hat trick.
$12:51 left in the second. 3 minutes off the clock, and Meredith picks up the goal.
Up by 8 here, 2 more, and the clock starts running. If you're Southern Virginia, you got to find something. It starts with this draw, but you got to find some offense.
Not getting a lot of shots on goal.
No.
We've had 3 shots on goal in the first 18 minutes action. In Southern Virginia, Johnson. It's Holly Kuna.
Skopic's pass off the mark, but no one there to take it away as it's in Southern Virginia's half of the midfield as Tupu takes it.
Bailey Bruce yesterday had the same trouble she's having today with hand-eye coordination to catch the ball. 10-2, 12-12 left. Johnson, Alyssa Johnson, penetrating. Shot on goal. That was a goal by Johnson.
Great pump fake from Alyssa Johnson. She got two defenders to lift their sticks and was able to go right past them and bury that one. Bottom right corner past Bianchi.
Number 2, Alyssa Johnson.
Johnson's first goal yesterday. She had 2. So shot advantage is Meredith's way with shots on goal. But if you take look at Southern Virginia, 4 shots, 3 goals.
Not a bad percentage at all. A fantastic percentage for them. They just need to get more shots
Get the more
at this
shot,
point.
yeah.
Yeah, the more shots is the reason.
Possession has been the Virgin Angels' way the majority of the first quarter.
10-3, 11:50 left in this second quarter.
We've had more goals in the first 4 minutes of this quarter than we did yesterday in the second quarter of the Southern Virginia game. The Averett game. Nice steal. And picking it up is May. He's like, I'll take it myself for a little while. Then she double teamed and comes back to Turner. Turner Phillips.
Looks like an Avenging Angel. A little shaken up on the right side. Can't quite tell who it is. I want to say May. Does look like May, but she'll get help on the bench. Hopefully she's back out soon. Phillips to start it back. She'll swing it over to Dowdy. Dowdy will run her way in. Gets it behind Maya Flake at her favorite spot. Flake into Whitmer. Whitmer shot, great save from Webb. As Flake's able to steal it back, and Meredith will take it. Long pass into Phillips. Phillips bobbling it, ground ball, and Southern Virginia comes up with a good defensive play from Holly Kuna, as the Knights will try to break out and start their offense. The defense from both these teams so far has been very good in the sense that in the midfield they are swarming the ball, and just on cue, Dowdy steals that one away. Meredith will slow it down for this possession. You see Phillips with it.
Yeah, May's, favoring her right shoulder, her left shoulder, as she stands on, take care of by the wonderful training staff here at Meredith. One thing in lacrosse, Jonathan, you need some good trainers.
For sure.
With all the stick checking. And,
yeah.
It's especially with AstroTurf, you just fall to it and hurt yourself on the turf.
Hopefully May can get help from the trainers and get back out there for Meredith, and we hope she is okay. It looks like Meredith will have another free position opportunity. We Dowdy from the semicircle of the goalie box for soccer. Dowdy going in, shooting, and a great save from Webb. Webb coming up big on that one. They get it over to Tupu. Tupu will swing it to Bruce. Bruce with a good catch there. You were alluding that was a difficulty for her, but she made a good one there. Kuna and Southern Virginia will start their offense.
Southern Virginia, like we said earlier, they need more opportunities on this side of the field. Now they're looking for some opportunity right now is Johnson. She had a nice shot earlier. Gives it up to Rowe, Skylie Rowe. fighting for it with Cameron Michu, and a shot at a yellow card. And free position opportunity for Smith. Coming out with it is Phillips for the Vincent Angels.
Rosone with a good scoop, and that shot by Southern Virginia just wide left. Unfortunate for them. Good stick by Bianchi, just waiting for that left low side.
Picking it up is Spradley. Spradley's came out off the bench since May. Nice pass and a nice shot by Spradley, and able to not get it in between the goal posts, but I'll tell you, she had an awesome look and a great shot.
She was right in the middle, right where she wants it, just pulled it a little right. So we see Murphy with it. Murphy being defended. Good defense from LeBaron. Murphy will swing it over to Turner. Turner still looking for that first goal. They get
Nice
it over
pass.
to Dowdy, and Dowdy gets fouled.
Dowdy get a free position opportunity now.
I was wondering how they play defense in that area without fouling. It seems very difficult. Much like basketball, playing defense without fouling these days is difficult as well.
Yes. It's a great pass by Turner to Just Dowdy to set up this free position play. Just Dowdy. Shot low. Nice block by Webb. Webb was, you couldn't ask for a better stop by your goalie.
Webb in these past 3 shots has made some key saves. She's better low than high. Maybe Meredith will try to go high next time.
She hit the turf hard.
The fans did not like the no call. I thought it was a good one. It looked like a clean, I don't know. It got the stick, but I don't know. The referees are down here. We're up here, Pete.
Yes. We're on the hill with maybe a little bit more advantage on height and on the play than the officials are right on top of the play. The Vincent Angels on defense here. Southern Virginia's opportunity on offense. 6:50 left until halftime. 10-3. 3 away from the running clock. Johnson. Inside.
Oh, what a save from Bianchi.
Nice shot from Bianchi. Says not today. Maybe yesterday. Picks up the ground ball. Southern Virginia. That's Smith.
The fans are as into this as the players.
Yeah, it's championship action. You definitely want to be. A lot of fans here compared to yesterday's.
Mm-hmm.
It is the weekend. Yesterday was a Friday. Today, championship Saturday.
Johnson looking for a cutter. Hasn't found one. Will go in herself. Good defense from Meredith. Grouping. Spradley on Johnson. That shot and another good save from Bianchi.
Bianchi turning up the sleeves. Turning up the saves here for
Not the best
Meredith.
pass there from Rosone, and it creates a turnover. So Johnson has it again.
See if Johnson and offense can get going here. With one. There's a steal by Cameron. Pull it out and got a whistle.
That's Cameron Machette's specialties, those steals. That's why she's in there. She's a great defender, great hand-eye coordination, great anticipation. She makes at least 3 or 4 of those good steals a game, giving Meredith more opportunities.
Going to a timeout, 10-3. Will we see 3 more goals here before halftime?
I think we could. Meredith's offense has been good, but Webb's up to the task these last 2 trips down the field. So we'll see if Meredith can switch up their shooting tactics for these last 3 minutes and see if they can get one by Webb. Both goalies have played really well in these these past 4 or 5 possessions, not allowing the scoreline to change.
It's been a pretty, 1 goal each in the second quarter. I want to thank everybody for tuning in to today's action, yesterday's action. Great semifinal and final here at Meredith College. 11-0 at Vision Angels. Loves hosting the championship in the semifinals. Gives you just an advantage in every game that you play.
Yeah, and that was one I talked to Coach Scott before the season started, and that was one of their goals was to win enough games to not just win the conference, but have the right to host the tournament, something they thought they would have last year and didn't work out, just the way the conference decided to do seeding and playing and stuff like that. But they're really happy to be able to host, and hopefully they can take down 8 in a row on home field advantage, and it'll be a party here in Raleigh, North Carolina if that happens.
It's Coach Scott in her 10th season. Looking for an 8th consecutive 1 year of those with 1 year, basically 9 seasons, but 8, due to COVID. They did play a couple games COVID year, but then they pulled the sport because of COVID. 10-3, 4:43 left until halftime. If you were to coach Rainey Whitworth for Southern Virginia, what was some adjustments you'd make at halftime?
At halftime, I just want to get the offense running more, getting them more shots, more opportunities, because obviously that shot disparity is the reason we got the scoreline. Southern Virginia's proved they can score when they got the shots. They just haven't had the shots. Defensively, they have to keep Meredith out of the lanes. Webb stepped up in these last couple of possessions, as we said, but as a goalie, you can't do it all. Your defense really has to step up. We saw glimmers of that with the double teams, but they need to step up as a whole unit in the second half if they want to claw back into this one.
Southern Virginia leads the draws 8-7. For the possession to the Vision Angels.
Shoot, slip there, but she's able to try to corral it back. It'll be Steele who ends up coming up with it. Off and running, long pass, connects, Verlinden. Machette. Now Meredith will run their offense.
It's 4 minutes to go. Shot, and it's a goal. And who else but Jess Dowdy?
Meredith goal by number 28, Jess Dowdy.
Jess Dowdy has to be working on a hat trick today.
For sure. He does have 2 now, so you are correct. She's working on it. A couple Meredith players with 2.
Jess Dowdy's been in every play. Any scoring opportunity, Jess Dowdy is.
She's been a part of the scoring and also on the draw. She's giving them the scoring opportunity. She has been a presence in the draw circle throughout the season. Phillips does have a hat trick as the stats update, so throw your virtual hats. No one's throwing a real hat. It's kind of windy here today. You need those. But great hat trick from Phillips.
Working behind the net is Flake, her favorite position. Flake looking for an opportunity as you see Whitmer cutting. She's unable to get it to Whitmer. That's Whitmer's favorite move.
Yep.
She cuts from corner to corner as Flake is unable to give it to. They pull it all the way out to Phillips. Phillips to Turner. Turner still looking for that first shot on goal. Shot on goal, and it's good. Jess Dowdy picks up her second consecutive goal. It's 12-3, Jonathan.
Yep, and Dowdy now has that hat trick. 2 hat tricks for the Avenging Angels. We got Dowdy and Phillips. 12-3, 1 goal away from that rolling clock. And not what you wanted if you're Southern Virginia. Exactly what you wanted if you're Coach Scott, drawing up out of that timeout. Ending this quarter on a run. Exactly what you want.
2:51 left. There's a good chance we could go to a running clock before the start of the third. So it's been a great tournament here this year, Jonathan, here at the home of the Avenging Angels. And yesterday's game was a large margin between just the 1 and the 4 seed on the goal opportunities, 25-4. Even the second and third was, obviously got closer. Now you got the 1 and 2, and you expect a whole lot less margin. Right now we're working on 10 for the Avenging Angels.
Yeah, they just picked off right where they left off yesterday and right where they left off the last time they played Southern Virginia. Again, the scoreline to end that one was 14-4. It looks like we'll surpass that scoreline for sure in this one, but the offense is clicking for your Avenging Angels.
Flake moves it around, and she's on her favorite position behind the goal for an assist. Turner. Got a good 66 seconds left on the shot clock.
Turner looking for space, blowing by Bruce.
Turner loses it. Turner wanted to shoot it as she lost it. Here come the Knights from Southern Virginia. On the offensive side, and loses it. And here come the Avenging Angels. 1:39 left until halftime. Avenging Angels lead.
Phillips take it after the foul on Bruce. See if they can get the running clocks. Bradley, double team, has to pass it back out. Phillips now has it, swings it over to Dowdy. Dowdy will set the offense. Flake behind the goal looking for the ball. Now it's Phillips cutting in, finds Turner.
Oh, she was pushed.
She had the space, no call.
She let up besides charging the goal. Great defense class by Southern Virginia.
That's a bad mistake there. Dowdy taking care of it.
It did not go.
What a last-second save from Webb.
Webb with a big stop as Flake on defense. Tupu. Well, Tupu take it herself.
We saw her do that yesterday. Coast to coast. Nope, she passed that one off.
Passes it. Piper Cyril was not ready to get a shot off, but she attempted. And that's going to take us right to half with just 5 seconds left.
We see a shot. One, shoot it. Oh, nope.
No shot on goal. 12-3 halftime. We're going to come right back here with stats, facts, and figures. It's halftime here at the home of the Vengeance Angels and the USA South Conference Championship. Welcome back after half. It's 12-3. Jonathan, some takes from the first half on the Meredith side.
On the Meredith side, they outshot Southern Virginia well, and they scored well. Kylie Phillips with a hat trick, Jess Dowdy with a hat trick, Whitmer with 2, Verlinden with 2, May with 2. May went out, of course, with injury. Hopefully she's able to get back in the second half. And again, it's just a shooting and offense that's gotten Meredith to this point. Southern Virginia doing well when they shoot. They usually score, but not as many shots as Meredith. And defensively, they need to shore it up if they want to have a chance to come back in this one, because the point-blank shots against Webb, that's just unfair to Webb.
Yeah, on the other side of things, Southern Virginia has not seen a lot of time on the offensive side of the field. 2 by Tyler John and 1 by Alyssa Johnson. Alyssa Johnson's coming in the second quarter. Let's take a look at his shots. 7 for Southern Virginia, 20 for Meredith. Meredith with, just outshot the Knights in the first. So you match it up here with the draw. In the first half, Southern Virginia had 9 draws to 8. Coming out with a draw is the Avenging Angels. Right to Kylie Phillips. She'll find Jess Dowdy. You can see Spradley. Shot on goal. No, Spradley pulls it all the way back out. She looked like she wanted to take that shot. She had to get back out the circle.
We talk a little bit too aggressive on the defensive side against Lauren Turner, so Meredith will maintain possession. You see Flake behind the goal at her favorite spot. Watch for Whitmer to flash.
Spradley's trying to flash, and a shot on the goal. It is a high shot, but looked like Olivia Verlinden.
She's done that twice now. The wraparound, that was a little 70% wraparound, went high and got it past Webb. Good shot from her. Believe that's her third hat trick for her. Great start if you're Meredith. About 50 seconds in, 13-3. Let's keep moving now. Missed it by 20, Pete.
I missed it by 20. I said, let's see if we can get a goal. At halftime, I was justifying when would the clock not stop, and I said we need a goal within 30 seconds. And guess what? We got it at 50. Close enough. Clock continues to run now at 14 minutes. So this will be like a 33-minute
soccer game.
And in real time.
Yeah, Meredith College switching goalies. Maddie Harrell.
So if you're trying to get dinner cooked for your significant other, you guys should have dinner by 6 o'clock, hot and warm. It's currently 4:11 Eastern Standard Time. Clock continues to run.
Mitchell got rung up on that play. May back in. That's good to see. Mitchell a little shaken up.
Chloe Mitchell, she's gasping. She got rib checked.
That does not feel good.
She's holding her. As the officials.
Clock does stop for injuries, so now it'll roll.
Now a roll as Alyssa Johnson hands it off to Tyler John. John and Johnson, the combo, high shot and a nice save for Banshee.
Harrell with a good save there.
And a bad pass, which is intercepted, and a nice Cameron with a steal. Back to her goalie.
Harrell will possess now. Good to see her get a good save. First shot she's faced today. It's always good to calm the nerve. She's walking out of the goalie box now looking for a pass. That's a dangerous one, but Now when you got Izzy Steele on the other end of it, Steele running with the speed will find Phillips. Phillips the logo. And Phillips start the offense.
Phillips looking to extend the lead.
For Wyndon will get a shooting space violation. She'll have a free position opportunity to give her her 4th goal. And
correction, it's just Dowdy.
Dowdy, yep, my bad.
Dowdy with the free position shot. Too high. And here they go working behind the net. Lobs it out top to May. It's good to see May back in here in the second half. Nice block. May looking for an advance into Turner. And Turner's shot was off the crossbar. Turner has had some great offensive possessions. And that was her first attempt at a shot all day.
Can't buy one here today, Pete. But the defense doing a great job keying in on Turner. Problem is Meredith, as we said in the second quarter, they just have so many options. Doesn't matter if Turner can't get it.
No matter if one can't get it, there's 5 more. May triple teamed. Always got to keep an eye on Whitmer. She always loved to flash.
Like Dowdy will take it double team. She'll wing it over to Turner.
Turner loses it. Coming out with it is the Knights. It's amazing how the offense for Meredith can wow you and then all of a sudden make you swallow the wow within seconds of each other.
Yep.
Tupu flashing in the front, looking for a shot and takes it. She will get a free possession shot.
That hurt. She hit the deck hard.
Free position shot coming up for Tupu. Tupu's going to get it on the left side.
First real test for Harrell.
Shot, nice block as she followed the stick.
It's such an asset to have 2 goalies of the caliber that Meredith does, and Bianchi and Harrell.
You know, both of them being sophomores, I mean, Harrell has to bite the bullet and, you know.
Man shot, and that one's saved. What a save from Webb, wow.
You have to take the pride down and, you know, say you're going to be a backup, and it's always good to get opportunity because, you know, honestly, as a prior athlete, if you're not a starter, you're definitely not going to get no playing time and no championship. But Coach Scott knows the goalies that she has, the goalkeepers, and Harrell and Banshee are some of the top-tier goalies in the USA South.
If you're Southern Virginia, you need to start getting some goals. You need to try to stop the moving clock, and that's simple enough. Get one, and then from there, work from there. As we see Johnson with it. Correction, Kuna. On the swing over to Smith.
Smith looking inside, nothing there, but here comes Johnson. Alyssa Johnson. She's looking to get a shot off. It goes shot. It bounces, and coming out with it is Franny Rozoon. It turns it back over, just like that.
Mitchell, right place, right time.
Rozoon with a nice pickup right behind the net, but turns it right back over.
Smith probing. Swings it over to Johnson. Great defense from Machette. Johnson going in, shooting, and a good save from Harrell.
Harrell looking ahead. It finds Cameron. Cameron looking up the field. Here comes the offensive side for the Virgin Angels. sprinting, taking a shot. Great defensive stop. Coming back out with it is May. May defended. Top of the box. She'll head to the sideline. Have a seat. The favorite. Oh, switch of sticks.
Stick switch. I think even the coach was confused there, saying, why was it on her? But she was just getting the stick. 13-3 Meredith leads. 7:17 left in the third quarter. Free position opportunity. May shooting, scoring.
I think it's awesome how these here in the third quarter, 14-3, how May can, survey the goalie to know exactly where to go. She went in with the high stick and knows she was going high. Picks up the goal. 14-3, 6:46 left. The clock continues to run. We'll have the award ceremony right after the conclusion of this. Matchup. Championship Saturday here in Raleigh, North Carolina, on the campus of Meredith College. Beautiful campus, great athletic facilities. Track is well maintained. The AstroTurf field, field hockey, lacrosse, and soccer is played.
There'll be a whistle there. Soccer had a good season. Kirsty King at the helm now for soccer as a head coach. Congrats to her from going to assistant coach to head coach. She used to play basketball here, Pete. She's a fantastic scorer. Also played soccer.
It's always good to see alumni come back and
for sure
get back in the coaching.
Looks like Mayo a free position opportunity here. The fouls are hurting Southern Virginia in this one.
See if May can pick up. Nice defense by Southern Virginia.
Looks like they'll do it again here. Had a goal, waved off, and we'll do it again. May part 2. May passes over that one. Just wasn't able to get it.
I tell you, if Whitmer was able to bring that one in, that would have been a goal.
For sure.
Because no one was expecting that.
I think that's something Meredith just decided to get, as you see Verlinden trying to get in there. Foul, showed a free position opportunity, but that's something I hadn't seen all season long. All season long it's been the shot, but maybe it's something the coach is like, okay, let's do this for the playoffs.
Yeah.
And it's worked so far, for sure. Verlinden in an awkward angle, but she'll have the free position opportunity. Going in, takes it out. Swings it over to Murphy. Murphy up top to Dowdy. Dowdy swings it over, and Meredith will start their offense with Phillips.
3:50 left in the third. 11-point advantage.
Phillips driving in, knocked down. And we'll get a foul. Phillips will likely get a free position opportunity. She will. Phillips on the free position against Webb. Let's see if she can bury this one. Phillips going, passes that one behind the net to none other than Maya Flake. Flake looking for space. Good defense
Gives it right to May. May, double teamed. Back inside,
What
shot.
passing?
Nice passing inside for the Avenging Angels.
Tic-tac-toe passing, right side. Went 1, 2, 3, and then third pass the goal. Just textbook.
Kylie Phillips picks up her 4th goal. Working for the quad. Interested to see if they need to pull the goalie here. Going into the 4th quarter with 2:33 left.
Be interesting to see in Lacrosse if they didn't have that restricting lines for the defensive players. How many defensive players Southern Virginia would bring into the offensive side of the field just to try to create numbers and scoring opportunities? Because right now they need 12 goals and they got 17 minutes. It's possible, but so far it's just been Meredith defense and Meredith offense.
Exactly.
Looks like it'll be Dowdy and Muitalo on the draw. Draws have been pretty even so far in this one. Ten apiece.
10 apiece. On the draws. 15-3. Shots on goal. 21-8 for Southern Virginia. With the draw, that pushes Meredith ahead by 1 draw. A lot of action for the goalkeepers of Southern Virginia.
Verlinden behind the goal looking for a cutter, none available. She'll give it to the more experienced Maya Flake in that position. Flake will take it. Left side looking for the cutting Whitmer. Tried to hit Murphy, didn't work, and May will scoop it up top.
Yes, Murphy was cutting to try to do the Whitmer move.
Yep.
As Whitmer loses it, picking it up was May. 2 minutes left. 15-3.
Flake up top for a change. We'll try to key in the offense from Meredith. She'll take it right side. No one really pressuring her.
Nice pass, but a little over the head of Phillips. Even with a stick, she's unable to pull it down. The turnover. Here comes Southern Virginia. See if Southern Virginia can get some offense going. Nice pass into Tupu. Tupu double teamed. Johnson.
Smith with it. She's had a quiet night so far. If she gets knocked down, that's going to be foul day. Sinclair, Defensive Player of the Year. Not her best defensive play on that one.
Nice pass and a shot as Johnson just took it off her waistline.
Surprised there was no call there. That one, she
Johnson.
tripped. Smith with 12 seconds. Bounces that one over the head of Harrell and it'll go out of bounds. Southern Virginia will take it behind the net with 5 left.
Need to take a shot. And she does, but it goes right into the net of Allie Schul. So that's going to take us into the third, 15-3 after 3. Start of the fourth quarter here, Jonathan. Our last 15 minutes of lacrosse here in Raleigh, North Carolina. Southern Virginia needs to get about 22 shots on goal the final 15 minutes. There's a will, there's a way.
Yep. That's
But
what the coach is telling him. But if you have an opponent in front of you for the will or the way, it's not the right opponent to have that happen.
Exactly. I'm curious to see if any collegiate goalie in lacrosse is pulled if you're up by, like, I don't know,
Yeah.
20 or 30.
Interesting, yeah.
Would you pull your goalie?
Maybe. Get an extra attacker if that's legal. I would do it if it's legal.
Yeah.
Again, those restraining lines are an interesting factor in lacrosse, because if not, we'd probably see 3 out of the 4 defenders up playing offense at this point in the game.
Tupu tried to even out the draws at 11 apiece. And Meredith wins the draw, turns it over. No, May with it. Going the opposite. Turner. Looking wide open shot. And nice stop by Jessica Webb.
Webb has had a dialed day down low with the bounce shots in this last the third and fourth quarter. She's been good at saving those. The high ones, though, not so much.
Here comes Johnson. Correction. That was Cunha. Cunha, nice pass to Johnson. Smith worked the ball around the perimeter. Tyler John, great defender by Turner.
John will get a free position opportunity off the shooting space, a violation against Meredith. We'll see if she can get her third of the game for the Knights. Maddie Harrell up to the task.
They're 1 of 3 for free position. Shot. Right into the net of Harrell.
Easiest save she's had tonight, Pete.
It's Harrell's airmail. She must be out of gas on the passes. That way was able to get away from Southern Virginia. May. Nice pass out to Just Dowdy. To May. 40 seconds left on the shot clock. 12:35 left in the game. Turner shaking and baking. Is outside. Flake. Nice pass inside. Could have come out with it was Phillips.
Looks like we almost had the Flake-Whitmer connection there. That's surprising Whitmer missed that one. A great play defensively by Lauren Turn to get possession back for your Avenging Angels.
Avenging Angels with the ball. Offensive possession, just Dowdy. Nice stop by Jessica Webb.
She's had a fantastic third and fourth quarter thus far.
Scooping it up is Bailey. Bailey Riley Bruce. It's Flake behind the net. Phillips. Nice pass. Not sure who she thought was there, but no one was there. But
Yeah.
they would make it look like it was a
Impressive
drawn-up
one.
play.
Yeah. Murphy has had some impressive goals this season as well. She's had one of those highlight reel ones when she was streaking across the goal, went behind the back, through the legs of the goalie. It was impressive.
Verlinden trying to get us around the net. Verlinden. Shot.
Went off the post.
As it was a high shot. Shot on goal, and it's nothing but nylon for Kaylee Murphy.
That was a costly mistake from Webb. Her pass way off the mark. And just like a birthday present for Kaylee Murphy, just able to grab it, put it in.
She'd have had no defenders between her and
Yeah.
Jessica Webb.
The pass was just so off.
And you know Jessica Webb is going to stop you if you try to bounce it.
Yeah.
So you fake low, go high.
Mhm.
That's exactly what Kaylee Murphy did. Now we lead by 13, 16-3. With just 9 minutes to go, Jonathan.
9 minutes left. It's looking like Coach Scott's on her way to 8 for 8. And again, Southern Virginia, like you said, a lot of freshmen. We'll see how they come out next year. I mean, it's still the 8:50 left, but the way the scoring has been, it's been Meredith this quarter scoring. So if you're Southern Virginia, you got to start throwing the kitchen sink, even the counter, everything at
Throw all the
at
dish
Harrell.
detergent.
Yeah.
I'm sure there's some beautiful meals being cooked at home right now, as you know it's coming up on dinner time. We stand here,
What's your favorite meal, Pete?
you know, some fresh seafood.
Okay. Seafood guy, I like it.
Yeah, I like the seafood from the coast, so you
Yeah.
know, got to love the seafood.
Yeah.
I can't eat like crab house or nothing like that. It's got to be. I want to know it was caught this morning. What if I eat it tonight? I don't.
Yep.
I can't eat like
Yeah.
frozen nothing.
I feel like with seafood, that's the safest bet right there.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you don't want to. You want to be safe with seafood.
Yeah. How about yours?
I like hamburgers and grew
Okay.
up with a lot of hamburgers.
All right.
That's my thing. If you ever go to Hops in Greensboro, best hamburger around. It's expensive, but it's the best.
Yeah, I'll take your advice.
Bradley has it here offensively from Meredith. They swing it over to Flake. 7.
30 left.
Yep.
As Verlinden has been playing back there with Flake behind the net. It's Bradley goes to Flake. Flake trying to get one more for the scoring column. They set up the offense. 20 seconds left. We can see a shot on goal. Bradley spins inside the box and coming back out. Goes inside, back out top of the key. Nice shot, but it was low, and we know what happens when low bounces to Webb.
Again,
Webb closes, but the pass.
The pass is not
shot
there for Webb.
high, yes, and as Verlinden was right there to pick it back up, she was couldn't ask for a better spot to be for Verlinden.
We got to call Jessica Webb Santa Claus. She's giving too many gifts to these bad passes to the Meredith players.
I mean, that's you know,
It's just not.
that's been the problem the last
Yeah.
3 goals. You know, last goal definitely, and this one.
Yeah. And
Yeah,
the defensive pressure from Meredith, not to give up when the goalie has it. You see some teams like drop back into their defensive form. Meredith just pressuring, wanting more.
17-3. Meredith on the way for their 8th consecutive, as Jonathan said. Coach Scott, her 8th in 10 years of coaching, 1 year of COVID. So Scott.
8 of 9? I can't do that math, but that's up there in percentage.
You figure 9 of 10 is 90%, so she's about 93%, 8 of 9.
That's every coach everywhere would even take 80%, so that's just incredible. A testament to how Coach Scott runs things here. Phillips battling with it in the midfield. We'll swing it over to Dowdy. Don't know if we'll see any shot clock violations. It's been Meredith's style in the regular season when they're up this much, but I feel like championship game, we're not going to see that. I see Sophie Hutton getting some playing minutes for Meredith in this championship game out in the middle. Dowdy battling with it. Whitmer will scoop it up.
Nice defense by Tupu.
Bradley looking for someone to pass to. She'll take it herself with that sprint speed. Finds the pass inside. Good save from Webb. Nice shot. Looked like Phillips of Berlin in the shot, but Webb up to Tabs. This time she takes her time, makes a good pass up.
But Webb has to be hurting from that shot because it went off right over her forearm.
Yeah, that's got to sting. Lacrosse balls are not soft, folks, whatsoever. And Knights will take it the other way.
Nice cross and a pass. And a goal.
Great goal there. It looked like it might have been Belle Quiggle. And that's what you call a confidence goal with 4 and change left in this one. And again, shout out to you, Pete, for coming here. The camera setup's fun. The graphics are fun. The commercials are fun. It's been a good one.
Yes, it has been a good broadcast the past 2 days. Three different games.
Mm-hmm.
Able to see Meredith a couple times this year, and Scott definitely has a gym there with the lacrosse team with 4 seniors on the roster. I'm sure she's got about 10 more coming in. You expect seniors and grades and everything like that. You always got some room to wiggle on your recruiting trail, but I tell you, if any young lady out there watching,
high school especially,
that a good program is you're witnessing right here. This Coach Scott, I'm sure she's on a lot of schools' radar as, winning 8 consecutive conference championships.
Yeah, being here for 4 years, Pete, I'm happy that Coach Scott is still here. Everyone is, and it's just a testament to how committed she is to Meredith, because she for sure could have gone other places at this point with that winning percentage. As you see a double team here from Meredith. Smith can't get by it. Let's swing it over to Pepperoni. Pepperoni going in, Machette. Deny. It's been Meredith's defense this whole season. And you're seeing it pay off there. Machette a little bit too much of the deny, and she'll go to the bench on the foul. The Knights with the free position opportunity, it'll be Pepperoni.
Looking at a roster for Southern Virginia, they recruit out west real heavy. A lot of Utah players on the team.
Yeah.
2 from North Carolina, Fayetteville. You got Utah, Missouri, California, Washington, Alberta, Canada.
That's an interesting one.
You think you'd be playing field hockey, but I guess lacrosse and field hockey somewhat
similar. And Smith with a shot. The referee will call a foul. Good save from Harrell, but we'll have to run it back. Smith will get the free position opportunity with 1:50 left in this one. Meredith College up 17-4. Smith going in, shooting, and another great save from Harrell. Harrell has had the game of the year so far. I only call home games, Pete, but so far she's having a great one. Battle for it. The Knights pick it up. Smith wants another crack at it. Smith going and shooting. And another save from Harrell. And airmails it up the field to Spradley.
This could be the victory formation, as they would call in football, with just 69 seconds left.
They could take the shot clock violation in the victory. I don't feel like that's their style at this point. But it's an option. The fact that's an option, you have to what a great cushion. What a great season. I've been privileged to be a part of it. Shout out to Coach Scott for bringing me back on. It's been great. All the players are very nice. All the coaches very nice. Just a great team to watch. And I'm very excited for them and excited they finally get the win on the home field in the tournament, Pete. They've had so many away from seeding issues.
Yes. It's a lot to be said for these players. They had to play in a game as big as this.
Yeah, and the seniors haven't lost the USA South Conference game in about 3 seasons if you include the COVID season, 2 if you don't, and that's just impressive in its own right, just a testament to how well Meredith plays. Hutton with it will swing it back over to Verlinden up top.
Hutton, the freshman, gets some minutes here.
Phillips now way over on the right side. Shout out to Southern Virginia, not giving up. Mitchell with some good defense. Whitmer behind the goal, closing 10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Meredith College is 8 for 8.
8 for 8 as they charge the field, and the goalie gets mugged. And that will be Madeline Harrell as they will bring home the hardware at Meredith College. You can hear as it's been a great tournament for everyone. All 4 teams, all 6 teams that competed in the USA South, dating back to Tuesday when Methodist beat Piedmont and Averett beat Huntington. And then on Friday, yesterday, we had a doubleheader. Meredith defeated Methodist 25-4. And Southern Virginia defeated Averett 13-6. And Meredith 17-4. And that is the USA South Women's Lacrosse Champions. The Avenging Angels from Meredith College, Jonathan. It's, that's a lot of people say, a lot of athletes, there's only a select few that can hold the hardware up.
Yeah, and to be able to hold 8 hardwares in a row, that's UCLA way back in the day fun.
Yes, I can't think of really a lot of teams that can say they've got more than say a handful.
Yeah,
now,
3, 4.
Avenging Angels are working on 2 hands.
Yeah,
then they'll be working on their feet, then the eyebrows, then
Nose,
the ears. You're trying to count everything.
Yep.
I will stay tuned right here as the hardware is going to be handed out to from the commissioner of the USA South, Mr. Christie. The teams are running down the line and congratulating each other. Both teams, they left it on the field.
Mm-hmm.
That's one thing you can say. The Avenging Angels, they come out just like where they left off yesterday. Southern Virginia, not a lot of opportunities on the offensive side of.
They struggled with shots today. The shots on goal comparison, Meredith College 27, Southern Virginia only 12, and that's going to hurt.
Meredith, as they head to the sideline to
congratulate the fans.
The fans. That means something for the fans here at Meredith.
Fans, please direct your attention to midfield
As They hold up balloons, and it's an 8-piece.
2022 USA South Lacrosse Tournament Most Valuable Player.
All right, so we're going to go to the PA announcers to come right back here with stats, facts, and figures.
Meredith, number 12, Kylie Phillips. The remaining all-tournament team members will be announced on the USA South website, usasouth.net. Let's give a round of applause to all the teams and student athletes who participated in this year's tournament. And now, the 2022 USA South Lacrosse Tournament Champion trophy goes to Meredith Avenging Angels.
Jonathan, you see him celebrating with the gold 8s. That really has something to say for this program here at Meredith. If you've ever been an athlete, somewhat touches you as you see a champion. Not everybody plays like a champion, but at the end of the day, there's only one champion. It's the last one standing. Meredith will conclude conference play, including the tournament, at 12-0 with 8 straight, despite the COVID 2020 season. Nothing to take away from the other 6 teams, Jonathan. Just, they all played well.
Yeah, every team here in this tournament played well. We had 3 fantastic games. It's a privilege and a fun to be part of it. But I'd say one team gets the hardware. Meredith did the hard work. They struggled in the first 6 minutes of the first game, and ever since that, they didn't look back in their next 2 games. And now they got 8 in a row. Testament to the program. If you're a high school lacrosse women's player and you want to play for a great program, you see it now.
Yeah, Jonathan, Meredith celebrating out there on the field. Coach Lauren Scott has a lot to say about her program as they celebrate. It's
like Caroline Butler did the worm there.
With the worm or the Avenging Angels. But, take it away from, even Huntington, a 6 seed. They showed up, they played. And every time somebody goes to the field, they look to win. Nobody goes out there.
No one was like, okay, let's take the L today. No, you always go out there wanting to win, and all these teams gave it their all. And USA South Conference, it's a fun conference to cover.
Yes, Division III conference of the NCAA. Jonathan, it's always my pleasure to work with you, man.
Yeah, it's been a good one.
It's been a fun tournament. Glad Meredith had High Level Media come in and live streaming and bring you guys this action. But Jonathan, like I said, it's basically like that Luther Vandross song, one shiny moment.
Yeah.
And that's exactly how Coach Lauren Scott and the Avenging Angels from Meredith. But, at the end of the day, one champion.
Yeah, one champion. That's Meredith College.
All right, let's run through the final stats here of the championship game. Southern Virginia, 16 shots, shot on goal, 12. They're 1 for 5 from free position shots. They had 10 saves, 10 draws, 29 ground balls, 22 turnovers, and 25 fouls. Taking a look at the other side, Jonathan, for the champions, run down for me.
Shots, Meredith College had 34. They had 27 shots on goal, 1 of 5, on free position shots, 8 saves from Maddie Harrell and Mackenzie Bianchi, 15 draw controls. That was one of the main stats, and Meredith won that battle. 37 ground balls, 18 turnovers, 17 caused turnovers, and 18 fouls.
Yeah, tell you what, some of the big stats right there that runs to my mind is fouls, because that's offensive possessions, and Meredith is your champion in the USA South in 2022. I want to thank you for having me come on with you, Jonathan, and we'll do it hopefully in the future.
Yeah, for sure. Thanks, Pete.
All right. Thank you, Jonathan. Ladies and gentlemen, your champion today is the Meredith and Avenging Angels out of the USA South Division III. On behalf of High Level Media Sports Network, I would like to thank you, the loyal fans, along with the players, coaches, and officials, for having us bring you the conference semifinal and the conference championship this weekend at Meredith College. I want to thank a special thanks to Athletic Director Jackie Myers, along with President Dr. Joe Allen of Meredith, and an awesome grounds crew here at Meredith Athletic Field, and all the trainers to keep the field safe for the players, and my colleague Jonathan Hudson. Your final from Championship Saturday for their 8th consecutive, the Meredith Avenging Angels 17 and the Southern Virginia Knights 4. God bless and stay healthy, and good night from Raleigh, North Carolina.